Hi, in the last video, we talked about depth of processing. In this video, we'll discuss transfer appropriate processing. As we saw with depth of processing, state and context-dependent learning models are founded upon the network model of memory. Learning does not occur in a vacuum. Our mental, emotional state, or physical aspects of the immediate environment may become tied to the information that we are explicitly attempting to encode or learn. These connected pieces of the broader environment could later serve as retrieval cues at the time of testing or memory recall. The theory is that if the learning environment matches the testing environment, then memory performance will be enhanced. The classic study demonstrating context-dependent learning or context reinstatement uses a unique sample. All of our participants are trained and certified scuba divers. The researchers manipulate two independent variables. They vary the location of learning, and then independent of that, they vary the location of testing. What this does is create 4 different groups of participants. In 2 of the groups, the learning and testing environments match, and in 2 of the groups, there's a mismatch. Our divers would find themselves in one of these 4 groups. All participants are asked to memorize a list of words, and then they are given a recall test to determine how many of the words they remember. In one condition, divers learn on land and they are tested on land. In another, they dive underwater, they learn the word list underwater, and they are given a recall test underwater. Then we have our mismatch conditions. In one condition, they learn on land and are then tested underwater. And then in our last condition, they learn underwater and then they're tested on land. Based on this design, there are a number of different predictions we can make. Many of us who are unfamiliar with diving would say, well, those tested on land should do better. Imagine having to take an exam underwater. But keep in mind that these are people who are already familiar and comfortable with underwater diving. What researchers found was that testing environment, whether the test occurred on land or underwater, didn't matter so much. What mattered was the match between testing and learning environment. If they were on land, they performed better if they were then tested on land. If they learned underwater, they actually performed better if they were then tested underwater. This suggests that context matters. Environmental cues may become associated with the target information being tested. Being reinstated in the same learning context at the time of testing could facilitate recall performance because maybe these contextual cues that are present at both learning and testing are serving as retrieval cues to help us recall the desired information. Perhaps this is a viable study technique. During study, you could try to replicate the sights, sounds, smells of the testing environment. Maybe you could wear the same perfume, cologne while studying and for the test, or try eating a peppermint when you study and also when you take the exam. I don't know that this would have a dramatic effect on your grade, but you could test to see if it gives you a small boost in performance. Also keep in mind that your mental and emotional state matters as well. I think in general, it would be best to have a calm, relaxed state of mind for both, but theoretically, if you are stressed while studying, you might perform better if you're also stressed while testing. But then again, the disruptive nature of stress and anxiety may counteract the benefits of state-dependent learning.